You dig it?
Time. Here's Charlie Jones with the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So here come the Bengals, ready for their opening drive. And at the helm, won his second Comeback Player of the Year award last year with a career-best season. Now in year 6 here in the NFL, it's Joe Burrow.
When Joe Burrow's between the white lines, he's one of the game's best and most entertaining quarterbacks. He just has a cool factor that is the envy of so many. Nothing seems to bother them other than some injuries that unfortunately have ended seasons early. When he's on the field, timing, the anticipation, Kate, the precision with which he plays, he has very few peers.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
You know, Kate, it is so hard on these defenses to try to keep an eye and monitor on these running backs when they leave the backfield, especially if he's waiting to chip a defender or delays in the start of his route. He's really an underrated part of their overall passing game. You know, I love this, Kate, in an offense. Just philosophical, stretching that secondary out with your tight end. Even still, one of the deeper targets you're going to see him get. It's a shame they couldn't quite connect.
On 2nd and 10, Burrow again. We had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
No real secret. They were going to get him and his height involved early there, Kate. The secret was, how is he going to be defended? Well, they chose to go physical. And now they'll plant a little thought in his mind. The next time the ball comes his way, you better be ready for some contact.
And oh, he drops the deep shot. A big play to start the game, but it slips through, incomplete. So on 4th down, Bengals calling on Ryan Ruocco for the punt. Taken at the 2. And good work there to get it out of the deep end on their side. It's up near the 30. Well, here come the Vikings, taking the field for their first drive of the game. And leading them in his pseudo-rookie season after that injury cost him last year. The 10th overall pick in our 2024 draft, J.J. McCarthy.
All J.J. has ever done in his career, no matter where he's been, is win. And there is something to that. I know at times it's hard to measure how much of it was him, how much of it the people around him. Most importantly, just ask his teammates over the years. They love playing with him. That is a characteristic that's important, and I don't think talked about enough, Kate. Do you guys in the huddle want to play for him? Do they believe in you? Everywhere JJ has been, he's lit up that huddle, and success has followed.
First down play, nets at 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. Here's McCarthy to throw. Running a screen now for Jones. And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are thrown into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Looking right, and he finds him. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
And Bengals with an extra DB out there now, 3rd down. We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. Couple of zeros on the board right now. More from U.S. Bank Stadium after the break. We're ready now for the second quarter to begin. Vikings in control of it. They've been moving it well, but face a 3rd down here. Another throw here for McCarthy. He's got Jones for the completion. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Kate, I can promise you, you go back and look at the most efficient offenses in the NFL over the last couple decades, one thing will resonate. You've got to be able to attack the middle of the field. It's great to do it with receivers. It's awesome with tight ends. But when you get that influence from your running backs, man, you become a dangerous offense to stop.
Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Now this defense is in the driver's seat, Kate. Right? When you make a stop like that on 1st down, now it's your discretion of just how aggressive you want to be following that play up.
Now we are still scoreless in this one as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Staying on the ground with Jones. He's got a gain of 6 there. Stopped by the first rounder from Texas A&M. That's Shamar Stewart.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
No gain on the play. That brings up a tough decision for them on 4th down. Will Reichard now to try the Vikings field goal. This one from an even 40 yards out. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. Will Reichard now to try the field goal. This one from an even 40 yards out. Reichard connects there. And that's going to get them on the scoreboard.
Coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy who can really trust to go out and get it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Cincinnati headed back out for its 2nd drive now. And coming off our first points of the ball game, they're going to take over now trailing 3-zip. Burrow now on 1st down. Forced out to his right. He can run it. And our 1st down only gets about a yard here. The defender there to force him out.
You You know, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, and then you're looking for that first down marker. He found one of the two, but the defense and that effort swarming after him, well, it denies the first down.
Gets it to his man, Mike Gesicki. And he takes it down to the 33. That's a 38-yard play for him to move the sticks.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Put the ball in your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. When you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And the Bengals have a first down. Bengals have to move here. Clock's running as they hustle to the line.
A gain of 19 yards. First down.
Working inside the red zone. Flushed out of the pocket. He takes it himself. And he's out just before he can hit the end zone. But what a nice first and goal here from the 2.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down, that's a big bonus for the quarterback.
And he'll only find 1 yard up the gut. Second down. Cincinnati uses its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Second chance at 6 here. It's second and goal.
11 MP, Kate.
Burrow out of the shotgun. He will score. It's a Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals get their first points of this game just before halftime. T. Higgins, the touchdown. Evan McPherson on to try the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Bengals take a 4-point lead.
Bengals 7, Vikings 3.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. On the return, Isaiah Rodgers. This makes it up to the 25.
Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
They've got first and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Looking to throw. That's complete. Here's Jones. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on first down.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
He'll throw it. And this one's not going to connect. Knocked away, and that failure to connect, Brock, means it's third down.
Well, QB put it pretty close to the sideline to begin with, and the defender, again, just put his little hand right out there. It just encouraged it to fall out of bounds.
Looking to throw. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. So a one-possession game, Brock, after our first 2 quarters. Now let's throw it over to our pal Scott Hanson. He's got our halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Scott Hanson, good to be with you from the Orlando EA Sports Studios with an abridged halftime report. This one shaping up to be a tight one, as evidenced by the scoreboard. Both these teams playing it close to the vest in the first half. What will happen in the second half? Let's find out as we send it back to the stadium and our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewitt.
Thanks so much, Scott. While we checked in with Scott in Orlando, our 2 teams here, no doubt, made some adjustments. It's a close game here as we get ready for our third quarter. On the return, here's Rodgers. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20. Out come the Vikings for the debut possession of our second half. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. Throwing on first, it's McCarthy. He throws a bullet down the right sideline. And they took their shots, but unsuccessful on that first down throw, swatted away by the defense.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
Something taken from me.
From the 24 once again, it's second and 10. From the shotgun, McCarthy. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So they're left facing third and long. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark. Really, from the first snap through this second half, there have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered. That's why that scoreboard's not been lit up.
And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. Fourth down coming up. Punting unit out now. Ryan Wright's the one to send it away.
On the coverage.
And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. The Bengals and T. Higgins back in possession here. And it has been all about these defenses so far, Brock. Even into the second half, we're still waiting for one of these offenses to take charge.
Yeah, what you're feeling, these defenses are making every yard tough, every first down tough, every series tough. And offensively, yeah, it's time to toughen up, and maybe more importantly, sharpen up.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Out of the shotgun, Burrow hits his running back. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Here we go.
Throwing is Burrow. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
You know, you compare and contrast stats over the decades, Kate. One thing you see is that completion percentages are through the roof. In this day and age, compared to the 60s and the 70s, the big reason is just completions like that. Utilizing every one of your eligible receivers that time, running back in the slot.
And he is going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals push their lead further to start the half.
Touchdown, Bengals.
So he finds his man in space, and then the wideout takes advantage. Nice finish there to take it in for 6.
Yeah, no question about it. We know points are always a premium in this league, and this really becomes a 3- or 4-point play. Right? When you don't have to settle for field goals, you could throw it underneath, and your receivers do that much damage in the open field and score a touchdown. That's big time.
On the return, here's Rodgers. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Now the Minnesota offense trotting out. It's a 14-3 ball game as they take over following the score. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Starting the drive with the Gates of Jones. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Absolutely no fear in his game. Even one of the smaller defenders out there, he isn't afraid to go charging into all those linemen and dish out some physical play himself to make that stop.
Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Pass is caught, it's T.J. Hawkinson. And he will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
At the 38-yard line.
First and 10, here's McCarthy. Looking underneath, it's Jones. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down. All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's Vikings football. They're down, but not out on the scoreboard. Just a yard left to go on second down.
Warrior 17. Here we go. Shot. Viking 18.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
It is such a weapon offensively when you've got a big tight end that can stretch the field vertically. Not a lot of DBs have the size to cover him. They tried to get it to him in that spot where he could win it, but unfortunately, no connection to be made.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. And he's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49.
A gain of 4 yards. And the Vikings first down.
Here's McCarthy, 1st and 10. Throw drifted too much, and it's going to wind up incomplete out of bounds.
Justin Jefferson.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
70 Lions.
Throwing again now, McCarthy. Has a man, Justin Jefferson. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
Well, there's a time to be a little finessey with the football, put a little touch on it, and then there's time to put your arm into it and let it eat. Throw it right through your target's chest. This one, well, that one right there was the latter. Smart to make a fastball zing in before anyone could undercut the curl route.
Looking Hawkinson, he's got it. And they're going to bring him down just as we've come up to the 2-minute warning. It's the 2-minute warning here in Minneapolis. Vikings at a 2-score deficit. Down a couple of scores, but still some time left and 3 timeouts as well. It's 1st and 10.
Play. Go.
Again, McCarthy to throw. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. He was looking for T.J. Hawkinson. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Let's go now. 60 Bison. Mustang 19. Ready?
Back to the air, McCarthy. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 10.
Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line.
Here we go.
Throwing now. Taken in by Addison, left side. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
It's plays like that, Kate, right along. Where I sit and judge defense. I judge the awareness. I judge how well that coordinator's got him equipped to see what's going on the field. Not just see it, but attack it. And they devoured that screen game on 3rd down.
So the Vikings will try a field goal on 4th down. Will Reichert headed out. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. Will Reichert now to try the Vikings field goal. Made his first one. This is a little over 40. Tracking for it, and it's good! And it pulls him back within 1 score here in the 4th.
That kick obviously gets it back to a 1-score game. Now the real question, Kate, how good do those onside kicks look at warm-ups? How good do they look all week in practice? Is it time to pull off the onside kick? Or trust your defense with 2 timeouts in your pocket?
And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. He's held it just a couple of yards on that carry. That brings up 2nd down. Minnesota spends its 2nd time out here. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. 2nd down now, 7 to go.
Here we go.
They'll run again with Brown. He still has room inside the 30. And he picks up the 1st down for the Bengals. That is the last thing they need to lock away this win. Now the Vikings use their 3rd and final timeout. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
23-yard line.
Here we go.
Here's Brown again. And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of him on that run.
Such a cool picture right there of shock and shed. So what these D-tackles work on in the league, you got to shock that offensive blocker, you got to shed him, and you got to make that tackle for loss. Well done.
Out for one final kneel down, partner, and this should do it.
Right 80. What is that?
So the Bengals take this one on the road. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths, because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one with how close this game was.
We see the sunrise in front of us as our life unfolds and stories told. We stand alone. Shadows awake the innocence, counting down, we're counting down to the end. We see the sunrise in front of us as our life unfolds and stories told. We stand alone. Shadows awake the innocence, counting down, we're counting down to the end.
Will Reichert has it all teed up. Monday Night Prime Time is underway. Here's Charlie Jones with the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So here come the Bengals, ready for their opening drive. They're led out by the legend over at LSU, the former #1 overall pick in 2020, Joe Burrow.
Joe showed yet again, when healthy, man, this guy is an MVP caliber player. He was a stat monster. Almost 5,000 yards passing and 43 touchdowns. And really elevated the Cincinnati team, especially defensively with a lot of flaws, right to the precipice of the playoffs. You know, these running backs today, they are so versatile. It doesn't matter if they're running it, or in this case, same principle applies on routes out of the backfield. You don't get somebody close to him, that throw is headed his way.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Burrow from the gun. Escapes the pocket. He ducks it and takes off. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You know, before the snap, you know, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the first down.
So a fresh set of downs now from the 39. Burrow setting up the play action. He's got room to roam. Galloping inside the 40. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And the Bengals have a first down. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30.
First down, Cincinnati.
1st and 10 now. Here's Burrow. On the move, headed right. Taking off with it again. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Going play action here. Burrow. Pressure coming, and they take him down. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on 3rd down.
Oftentimes, these early exchanges are just a feeling-out process for rushers and blockers. But they can also set the tone for the battles the rest of the game, and that defender, you know, with an early win, he's feeling really good about himself.
Buying some time right. Catch is made down the right sideline. Looks great initially, but he is short on that first down marker. They rallied to him in time to force the 4th down. Evan McPherson on for the Bengals field goal. This is a 35-yard look from the right hash. McPherson's kick is good. And our game starts with a field goal on the opening drive.
Just kind of a confidence builder. That offense drives it down, special teams does their job, and now the defense going to take the field with the lead.
On the return, Isaiah Rodgers. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. The Bengals are out in front. More from US Bank Stadium after the break. We're ready now for the second quarter to begin. Vikings in control of it. They'll get to work here, 1st and 10. McCarthy starting off with a throw. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. Offense up to the line fast.
And the Vikings, first down.
First carry here for Aaron Jones. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup.
Following
It's
that little
2nd
2-yard
and
run, it's 2nd and 8. McCarthy looking to throw. And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Trouble brewing, and the Bengals bring him down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. So with that, Brock, we've now reached our 2-minute warning. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. Now we'll see Ryan Wright come on for the Vikings to punt this away on 4th. And this will put an end to the drive after it stalled out. It's away, and not a great kick, angling right toward the sideline. The Bengals all set to go for their second drive. They seem likely to carry the lead into the locker room, but some points here to end the half could make things even more comfortable. Burrow on 1st down. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's keeping it. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. They gain 11 on that play. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
I can tell you what, that was the goal from the moment he took off. Kept his eyes locked on the chains and made sure he set them up with a new set of downs. Well done.
Burrow now on first down. Escapes out to the left. He calls his own number again. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
I don't mind that scramble at all, Kate. It makes that defense think this guy's not just going to sit in the pocket all day. But I'll say this as well, like I do all the time. When you're going to scramble as a quarterback, make sure you protect yourself.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends him backwards ahead of third down.
Loss of 5 yards. It's third down. Third and long.
On 2. 11 Thomas. Here we go. 11 MT. 11, 11. 12.
Third and long for him here. Completed to his running back. And this is going to be short. Quick stop by the defense to bring up fourth down. Minnesota spends its second time out here. On fourth down, out comes the Bengals field goal team and Evan McPherson. 1 for 1 so far. This is from 40.
Some good news, some bad news. Some good news, 2 series, 2 scores. Bad news, both of them are field goals.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. On the return, here's Rodgers. Finds some space, he's past the 30. So they're going to begin from the 36 as he's brought down. Minnesota all set to go for its second drive. And they'll need to be judicious in using that final timeout, Brock, but they still could put a scoring drive together before the break. Here's McCarthy on first and 10. Throw left side, brought in by Hawkinson. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. He was looking for T.J. Hawkinson. And now it's second down.
It leads to second.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Second and 10, McCarthy. An all-around tough play for him. Took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Jordan battled there defensively.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Another throw here for McCarthy. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
And this one never had a shot. It's well over the goal line and the end zone entirely, and that'll be a touchback. They've got first and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. He'll throw it. Buying some time left. Over the middle, taken in by Higgins. And no yak this time. They got on him quickly, down at the 32-yard line.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Scott Hanson, good to be with you from the Orlando EA Sports Studios with an abridged halftime report. This one shaping up to be a tight one, as evidenced by the scoreboard. Both these teams playing it close to the vest in the first half. What will happen in the second half? Let's find out as we send it back to the stadium and our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Huard.
Big thank you to our guy Scott Hanson and the gang down in Orlando. Got a close one here, Brock, as our second half gets underway.
Evan McPherson.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. On the return, here's Rodgers. And he spins right by him. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Here's the Minnesota offense headed out to start this third quarter. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
He's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line.
And the Vikings, first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
First and 10, it's McCarthy. Buys time, rolling right. Completed right side to Addison. And on first down, only gets about a yard here, and the defender there to force him out.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, the schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
He's really starting to just about exhaust every option and trick he's got at his disposal. That time, trying to test him outside the pocket, extend the play, there was just nowhere to go with it.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. They'll air it out on third. To the sideline it goes. He makes the play. Pass caught. Both feet are down. They get 19 on that pickup. And the Vikings are going to have a first down. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. Almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
First and 10, here's Jones. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Stopped by the rookie that time, Demetrius Knight.
Down at the 37-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
Need a better result than that last run. It's second and 8. On play action now, McCarthy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
They call play action. Would have been better to actually give it to him on a carry right there, Kate. The front was fooled for about a split second, if that. That play call ended up working in their favor as it leads to a sack.
Bengals into the nickel set, third down. Play action, McCarthy. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. Now they're stuck facing fourth down. So out now comes the punter. And he'll try to hit this one well. This one's headed for the sideline. It's out. Swing at the mark. They say it's at the 9 where it crawls. Cincinnati just about set for its next offensive possession. Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes first and 10.
Here we go. 11.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. And he's going to get this one to about the 22 before they take him down. Like so many of the league's quarterbacks know how to do, this guy has really taken over much of this game, and it's been his dual threat ability that served as the catalyst for that.
And let's give him a lot of credit here, kid, because he's the one who recognized there'd be opportunities aplenty to hit this defense with his legs. He's picked the right moments, picked his spots, and that stat line's benefited.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, first and 10.
11, Thomas. Gun. Stop.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Gets it to his man, Mike Gesicki. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play. play as well as a new set of downs.
If only every completion could get that kind of result. That's good enough to knock a defense flat on its back.
Here we go. 11, 11, 11. 180.
On first down, here's Burrow. Has him on a quick hitter. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4. At the 41-yard
It's the 2-minute warning here in Minneapolis. Bengals leading by 6.
On 1, ready?
Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4.
11, 11. Dot.
Off the play fake, Burrow. Hits his running back. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And the Bengals have a first down. 1:54 remaining. The defense burns a timeout.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
On first down, they'll run. And the defense wise to that call there. Receiver wrapped up for no gain. 3rd down coming up. Minnesota spends its 2nd timeout here.
On 1, ready?
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
3-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. Dot.
From the gun, a give to Brown. And he can't escape Brown. They lose yards, but defensively, no timeouts left to stop the clock and take advantage. Now the Vikings use their 3rd and final timeout.
And 12.
And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on 3rd down.
Here we go. Dot.
On the keeper, it's Burrow. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
When they draw up these plays for the quarterback, these are the type of results they're expecting, Kate. Something that could tear a hole in the defense, move the chains, and just as importantly, and maybe most importantly, put a seed of doubt and thought in that defensive mind that the QB can run at any time.
So the Bengals take this one on the road. And a lackluster day offensively, thankfully overshadowed by a top-notch defensive effort to get the win in a shutout.
for walking out on us? Oh, or am I losing touch? Too many games, now all our chips are lost. Oh, luck was not enough. I opened my eyes. Tonight I feel like waking to a better life. Tonight I feel like waking up. Tonight I feel like waking Now here we stand and hover on the edge. Oh, we're just a drop in time. I feel like gave you every breath I had. Even forgave your crimes. I opened my eyes.
Everybody's got their course, but don't look away. Gotta stare 'em down to let them go. I will be the ground beneath your feet, pull you out from underneath. Hold on to me. Everybody's got their course, but don't look away. Gotta stare 'em down to let them go. I will be the ground beneath your feet, pull you out from underneath. Hold on to me.
Why don't we get another way, you and me on the way? Let's take the first train, take the first train. Why don't we get away from today, you and me seize the day? Let's take the first train, take the first train to California.
is punter Ethan Evans. Gonna send this one away. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. Darius Davis to return it. And that's gonna set them up just beyond their own 20. But now out comes the Charger offense for their initial drive of the game. They're led up by the 6th-year pro out of Oregon. Productive his entire career so far. You and I are both big fans of this guy, Justin Herbert.
Just ho-hum, more of the same production from Herbert in year 5. In fact, it was the cleanest football of his career, Kate.
Oh, it's intercepted. What a start. And the Rams take over at what looks to be the 43-yard line.
Intercepted. The Rams take over 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Oh, baby, this stadium was already loud to start this game, Brock, but that play, it's in an absolute uproar now.
And the one thing you want to do as an opposing team is quiet the crowd, especially as the quarterback. It's your job to quiet that home crowd. But an interception, it does nothing but add fuel to the fire. A fever pitch now as the offense takes the field, looking for an early lead.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Another carry for him. Works through and breaks away. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
And the Rams, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
They give it to him again. He'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
Tuli Tuipulotu on the stop. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the Chargers' 23-yard line.
Four yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. This time it's a passing play. Finds his back, Kyron Williams. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core, football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. He's the one back on the handoff. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 9-yard line.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. Has it down close. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. On comes Joshua Carty to try the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Rams will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
7, Chargers nothing.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. This is Hassan Haskins now to return it. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Chance here for one final play before the end of our quarter. 1st and 10, Herbert headed out right. He's going to keep it this time. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. The Rams out to an early advantage. We'll return to Inglewood in just a moment. We're back and all set for the 2nd quarter. Charger football. They've got a 1st to begin the frame. Herbert now off the play fake. Chased out to his right. It's caught. This is Ladd McConkey. He takes it down to the 33. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
Do you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop? We're playing the same guessing game that defenses are on those kind of plays. Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't...
And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers start to fight back with their first points of this game. Now it's Cameron Dicker on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Chargers tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Here's Jordan Whittington on the return. All right, so we'll get this up to about the 30 before he goes out of bounds. The Rams headed back after their second drive now. And all that's needed here, Brock, is some repeat execution from that last series. Of course, I expect the defense has made some adjustments after giving up that touchdown.
And that is the beauty of this game we love so much. Those back and forth adjustments on the sidelines. And can this offense do what it did a drive ago? And that is stay one play ahead of their defensive foes.
No one's around him. He's got space. At the 20. He makes it in for the Los Angeles touchdown. The Rams get some late points and the lead. Cardi now for the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Rams break that tie and now lead by 7.
Chargers 7.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Chargers offense getting set to take over. It's a touchdown ball game right now, Brock. 14-7 as they start this possession. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. Herbert from the gun. He rolls to his right. Get some space around midfield. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. Chargers hurrying to the line as the seconds tick away. Throwing on first is Herbert. Flushed out of the pocket. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Cameron Curl has it.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've got him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. In this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
Short pass brought in. And in a blink, they are up to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. Offense is set. 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard
Throwing
line.
now, Stafford. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. Stafford now. That one complete to Higbee. Hits the 20. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams grow their lead just before halftime. Kyron Williams, the touchdown. Cardi now for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Rams double their lead to 14.
Chargers 7.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. On the return, it's Haskins. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Out comes the Charger offense late in this first half. And we're a shade away from 50 seconds to go in the second. And it is enough time to put something together. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. They go play action. Here's Herbert. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. Now about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. Chargers hurrying to the line as the seconds tick away. A play fake. Now Herbert to throw. And he works it down to the enemy 44-yard line. Stop made by Brayden Fitz. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Shotgun snap to Herbert. He's throwing deep to the... Oh, no, they get him yet again. Picked off by Ahkello Witherspoon. And the Rams get it back after making their 3rd first-half interception.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left.
Ready? 53, 250.
Throwing now on 1st down, Stafford. Has it downfield, working the left. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop
It's
it.
a gain of 23
Now the
yards.
Rams will use the first of their
That's good
timeouts.
for a Rams.
Big shot to
First
begin the
down.
drive has him up beyond the 40.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Stafford now on 1st down. Jump off caught by his back. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Ronnie Rivers.
Timeout taken by Los Angeles. It's second.
48-yard line.
Offense to the line. 2nd down.
Set. Waiting.
Back to throw. Here's Stafford. Setting up the running back screen. He's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid 3rd down.
You could see that screen develop as the lineman pulled right out in front. Sets up a nice gain. Love to see a running back utilize the big man in front of him.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Set. Get waiting. Get waiting. Pretty hot.
It's Stafford once more. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Picks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. It does force a 4th down. The Rams are set to punt. Darius Davis returning for the Chargers.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Here's the final play of our first half. Back to throw it. Rolling out to his left. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. So a 2-score game here at the break. Some work to be done as we get ready for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Scott Hanson. Scott?
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hanson and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the 3rd quarter as we're ready to kick off the 2nd half. Back out to our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
Thanks so much, Scott. Appreciate the update as always. And welcome back, everyone. 3rd quarter about to get underway. Got a 2-score ball game here as we resume play. Ticker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Whittington now on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Rams ready to get things started on offense to begin the 3rd. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter. LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
180.
Shotgun snap to Stafford. It's complete to Higbee. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
You put up the combine times of tight ends running a 40-yard dash, and they certainly don't run as fast as the safeties or the corners in this league. But when you get them going in the right direction and you get them dragging across the field like that, they can still do their damage.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Now Stafford to throw. Screen here for Williams. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Stafford from the gun. That's caught for the first. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space to find those completions outside the pocket.
Draw play. This is Williams. Didn't sell the draw enough, and he pays the price. He's headed the wrong direction, backs him up for 2nd down. A little bit surprised, Brock. They're in such good position to blow that one up. Figured their attention might still be a little bit focused on slowing down that passing game.
Yeah, I'd agree with you, but I think 2 things come to mind. Number 1, awareness. Awareness, they may hit him with the draw. And then number 2, great eyes to see it and react to it.
Stafford now against the blitz. Pressure's there, and the Chargers got him. And for the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. That's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
Kate, I've seen a 1-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions, you get more depth. But a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
This throw's going to wind up incomplete. The intended target is running back, and the results, 4th down coming up. The Rams are set to punt, and he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st. He has it at the 22, and that return's going to come to a close as we reach the end of our quarter. So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. The Chargers have the ball, and they're going to need to score. They come in trailing. First call here coming from the shotgun. On the play fake, it's Herbert. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after 1 play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
It's 2nd down.
Offense in the hurry up here. Play action now for Herbert. That one's complete. Amarion Hampton. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. New set of downs from 37. Herbert on 1st down. It's into the hands of Will Dissly. And the hit arrived shortly after that football did, but he hangs on for a gain down to the enemy 44. Working quickly here. 1st and 10, Herbert buying some time right. He's running with it. He's still going at the 30. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. So 20 yards on that play. And that's going to give the Chargers the 1st down. Back to throw. Here's Herbert. And he'll go down here at the 16. Dose of the hurry up here.
Tackle made at the 16-yard line. It's a gain of 8.
Herbert now off the play fake. Getting out to his left. He smartly won't risk anything here. Just chucks this away.
Okay, I gotta believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
On 3rd and 2, Herbert. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. It's the 2-minute warning here in L.A. Chargers losing by 14. You're never going to see Jim Harbaugh back down from a risk, right? He wants to go for this. Desperation time here. Bails out of the pocket quick. And the man is there to knock it away. Great defense. And not only deny that touchdown, but force this turnover on downs. LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate. It takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
They're going to pass it here. It's his running back. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. First down throw here for Stafford. That's caught by Williams. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2. LA uses a timeout here. It's 2nd. And they'll have just one left to burn now. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Straight ahead with Williams. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up. The Chargers call a timeout. That's their last one. And that's all they had. So the offense free to start running the clock down now. Setting up for the kneel down on 3rd. And drawn up for it. They'll send out the punting unit. Ethan Evans, the one to kick it away. Out comes the offense now for the Chargers. And they can really do what they want with these last couple of snaps afforded to them because the outcome already decided. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left. We'll try again from the 20 after the incompletion. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Completed to his running back. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. Up the pace here as the clock continues to run.
A gain of 15.
One final shot here. Headed out right. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And their final effort is going to hit the ground incomplete. But no reason not to throw it long there, as this game is over. So make a check in that win column for the Rams. And even getting skunked in that second half, Brock.
I went
Rams punter Ethan Evans going to send this one away. And Monday Night Prime Time is underway. Darius Davis to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. So now out comes the Charger offense for their initial drive of the game. They'll be led out by someone known for putting up numbers since he entered the league back in 2020, the Oregon product, Justin Herbert.
Herbert's one of these rare quarterbacks that when he is on, he makes this game look effortless and easy. Part of it's his throwing motion. It's crisp and clean with great power. And it's also an athleticism. He'll make you pay with his legs, too. Man, he is just a joy to watch.
Herbert from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and you couldn't do it.
Well, partner, I know you love your baseball analogies. That's 3 strikes right there. And this offense 3 and out to begin this game.
And I think next drive, play number 1 should be a run. What do you think?
Yeah, I completely agree. Good call. Let's see what he can do on the return. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30. So the Rams offense getting out there for their opening drive of the game. It's a 17-year pro steering this ship, Brock, an active leader in basically every passing category and continuing to try and build that Hall of Fame case. Matthew Stafford.
All this guy did was lead the Rams to the playoffs for the 3rd time in 4 years, Kate, a season ago. Giving them their first postseason win, in fact, since Super Bowl 56. This guy already sits top 10 in career completions, yards, touchdowns. He's been the model of consistency.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he reaches midfield and starts driving into Chargers territory. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Up to a whole nother level. Don't know no better. When I got rich and down. Bro, coming slow, 6 reps on the floor.
They go with Williams on the counter. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him about 3 yards, and now they're going to have 35 to figure out.
That's a gain of 3. Now 3rd and 5.
Working from the gun, here's Stafford. That one complete to Higbee. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. Well, when your opponent fails to act, Brock, you want to capitalize, right? And they are moving like a team ready to provide us with our first point to this game.
Yeah, pretty lackluster start there, Kate, from their opponents. You got a golden opportunity to immediately take control as they convert to stay on the field.
And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. Gain of 15 there. And the Rams have the first down.
Another Rams first down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Prime Time. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. We'll return to Inglewood in just a moment. We're back for the second quarter. Rams in a real good spot to score. Throwing now on first down. Stafford. Cut near the goal line. That is an LA touchdown. The Rams get the game's first points here in the second. On comes Joshua Carty to try the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest.
Chargers nothing.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. On the return, here comes Davis. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. So the LA offense getting out there for their second drive. Still in search of their first points as we work our way through the middle of this game. The score 7-0. Throwing on first is Herbert. He rolls to his right. Now he'll try a deep shot to the other. He's got it deep downfield. And he has it all the way down to the 30-yard line.
I know they may have wanted to throw that pass a little bit sooner, but I'll tell you what, that receiver's ability to navigate his way across the entire field, he was set up the space he needed to complete the huge gain.
First and 10 after that last highlights. They're at the 30. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Forced out to his right. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him.
Justin Herbert.
Not much scoring to this point as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. Second and 10. Need something positive here. Looking now from the gun. Flushed out of the pocket. Oh, they're on him, and he's dropped again. And back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage. Set him up now with third down.
A loss of a yard. And it's third down.
Third and long. They're going to throw. Rolling left, buying some time. It's on target to Williams. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10. Working inside the red zone. Buying some time right. Now he takes it. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. Chargers hurrying to the line as the seconds tick away.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
Throwing now Herbert. That one connects. And he will not score, but that does set him up broad with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 4 downs to get this across. Here's first and goal. Harris has the LA touchdown. The Chargers earn the chance to tie before halftime. Najee Harris, the touchdown. Now it's Cameron Dicker on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chargers tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Here's Jordan Whittington on the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Rams headed back after their second drive now. They were able to say mission accomplished on their last series, finding that end zone, but the work, well, it starts all over again right now.
And you know this, Kate, from our years together of doing this. I'm a firm believer of call it till they stop it. It doesn't mean you have to innovate right away. Call the same plays until they stop them because they proved last drive they couldn't. I think everybody in the building was already thinking about the next play to run as they watched that short throw to the tight end. That's a gimme. You don't expect to see many of those dropped.
Ladies! Hey, give me radar.
Stafford to throw again on second. And it looks great flying through the air, bro. The problem's on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up.
They don't complete a high percentage of these, but even the incomplete deep shots serve a purpose. It keeps the defense honest, knowing if they overcommit close, they could get burned.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. To the air on third and long. Throw reeled in by Higbee. Into the red zone. And he's in for the big play touchdown. Oh, Brock, but there it is. Back down the field, we've got a flag, and I don't think this is going to count.
Illegal forward pass. Offense.
Such an exciting play lost because of that penalty. And this offense now left to think of their next call as they make the long walk back down the field.
For the Rams.
Fights his way through a tackle. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30. The Chargers ready to go on offense for the final time in the first half. Not a whole lot of time left for them to put something together here before the break. They send a receiver in motion right. First and 10. Here's Herbert. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Timeout call by the Chargers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Offense needs to shake off that sack in a hurry as they get ready for 2nd down and 13. Herbert bails out of the pocket quick. Hits him downfield. This is Harris. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. LA uses a timeout here. It's 2nd. Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play. To throw, Herbert. Has him on the quick hitter. Avoids a defender. We've got a foot race. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out.
I don't know about you, Kate, but I think somebody's auditioning for some extra work as a receiver. If he could do that coming out of the backfield, imagine the damage he could do if they sent him out to one of those spots out wide. Kate, that's just an excellent play call to get a chunk of yards and set up that field goal before halftime. Job well done.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away. And it looks like we're going to have time for one more play here, Brock, as this one goes for a touchback. One last play before the break.
Set. 180.
Looking to throw. The pass falls incomplete, but was there a reason for it? We see a flag out there.
Downfield.
So not a holding call. One of the linemen actually too far downfield that time. That's what drew the flag.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Scott Hanson, good to be with you from the Orlando EA Sports Studios with an abridged halftime report. This one shaping up to be a tight one, as evidenced by the scoreboard. Both these teams playing it close to the vest in the first half. What will happen in the second half? Let's find out as we send it back to the stadium and our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Huard.
Excellent work as always, Scott. Love that halftime reports. Just a field goal game for us here as we start quarter number 3. Dicker all lined up and ready to put it away. Whittington now on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Los Angeles getting its offense set to go to begin the third.
At their own 26-yard line.
I got rich and still in a hooligan clique. You rapping about, I'm moving the brick. Talk about, now we're doing it quick. In the face, you gonna be suing me quick. If I catch another case, I know it's true to be missed. So I'ma keep a cool head, stay out of the news headlines.
Play clock down to 0 and the flags come out.
Delay of game.
Hoping to help spring him for a bigger return, but he got caught and it lessens the return instead. They'll have to come up with 5 extra yards now after that first down flag. Stafford back to throw. Finds his back, Kyron Williams. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
2nd and 3 now. Stafford now. Delivers another one to Williams. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
Ready. 280.
And air it out on 3rd. Deep shot off his back foot. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down. Their punter making his way out now. And they could really use a good one here. And he can't find anything as he goes out of bounds. Nothing on that return. Possession switching back to the LA offense as they head out. And the last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Shotgun snap to Herbert. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to Jarry loose, incomplete.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. Kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
2nd and 10 now, Herbert. Flush down out to his left. Oh, look at this. Oh, Herbert lost the football. And it looks like that'll be Rams football. And they can't add anything after that recovery, partner, but they do take possession of the football.
There are so many fundamental details to play the quarterback position, especially in the pocket. But you get loose, you make a nice little run, you get in the open field, you gotta have the fundamentals to tuck that ball away. QB doesn't, defender knocks it out. Huge turn of events.
50-50.
Stafford now on 1st down. It's complete to Higbee. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule. You get a little something coming out of it, too.
2nd down now, they need 7.
Blue 60.
Working from the gun, here's Stafford. Completed to his running back. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line. That's a pickup of 9. And that's going to be good for an LA 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Waiting.
Shotgun snap to Stafford. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 36. Stafford's going to throw once more. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. Kyron Williams, the intended target. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
You know, that's one of those situations you want to get your back in space. Well, you accomplish that. Unfortunately, you don't make anything happen because you don't bring the ball in cleanly.
Set. And middle. At 80. Right, 70.
Throwing is Stafford on 3rd. That's caught by Williams. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
That's good.
All right, we reached the final quarter of Monday Night Prime Time. It's Rams football. They trail late, but this game's still very much in reach. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Up the gut they go with Williams. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
You want to see the term read and react for the little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
At the 19-yard line.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Ready. 59. 80. Hey, red.
Stafford from the gun. And he's going to have the Los Angeles touchdown. The Rams take a 4th quarter lead. It's a Puka Nacua touchdown. Cardi with the extra point. And the Rams take a 4-point lead.
Makes the score Rams 14.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. On the return, here comes Davis. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Charger offense making its way to the field. And this pressure has been playing volleyball in this fourth quarter, partner. That touchdown just served it over their way. Now they need a touchdown to return serve, put it back on the other sideline.
Yeah, I like what you did there. And I'll keep the analogy going. We're in the final set, and it almost feels now like a must-score drive.
Now here he goes. And it's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40. 12 yards on that play and a good call nets up the first.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
Throwing on first is Herbert. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered kid on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
All right, one more snap before the 2-minute warning. Herbert from the gun. That one's complete. Amarion Hampton. And he is inside the 20, down to the 19-yard line. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. Running behind center with Harris. And they're going to have 1st and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield. Back who can show off his wheels.
And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal. Right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Has it in close. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Timeout taken by Los Angeles. It's 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. 5th DB out there now. Big rep for this defense on 3rd and goal. To throw. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Took his shot at 6 that time. And that brings up 4th and goal.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
And he will score and give them the lead in the final minute.
Touchdown, Los Angeles.
What an absolute bonus for this offensive coordinator when you've got a QB that can create. And what a nightmare for a defense as they just get run over.
That one right down the middle. And the Chargers push their lead to 3. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Whittington now on the return. He's brought down just inside the 25. Now LA getting its offense all set to go. They find themselves down here in the 4th after that touchdown. This game could end up depending on how they respond right here. Sean McVay very aware of that play clock. He calls timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Setting up to pass. That one's complete right side. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And the Rams have the first down.
First down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
A modest amount of time left, Brock, but crucially, no timeouts for him. It's first down. He'll look to throw it. And that's incomplete. We've got a flag down, and there was contact, but is this going to go against the offense? Well, I think there's a good case for that to go either way, but the officials decided he was the more egregious offender, so it's offensive interference. Here he is to throw. To the sideline it goes. He's got it beyond the marker. It looks like he stayed in as well.
A gain of 26
That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Back to throw. That one complete to Higbee. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
Complete to number 89, Tyler Higbee. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 42-yard line.
Offense to line. This is 2nd and 4.
Check. Double right. 280.
So the Chargers come away with a win in this one. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they...
Everybody's got their goals, but don't look away. Gotta stare 'em down to let them go. I will be the ground beneath your feet, pull you out from underneath. Hold on to me.
Can you dig it?
Why don't we get away, move away, you and me on the way? Let's take the first train, take the first train. Why don't we get away, girl, today you and me seize the day? Let's take the first train, take the first train to California. The final beat up keeps going on, and the melody on my ears getting vibration on my soul. It sends me to the peak without no regret. You got no love without no love. You got no regret without no regret. You got no love. A melody where I belong in this life. The final beat up keeps going on, and the melody on my ears getting vibration on my soul. It sends me to the peak. Can't we find any light without the music around? There will always be one love, one life. Without no love, you got no regret. Without no regret, you got no love. A melody where I belong in this life. In this life. Let me in or let me go. Honestly, try honesty. No, just tell me what I want to hear, 'cause it could save us. Let me fly, I've got my hopes, but I can hardly see why I'm still chasing. It's not worth it for me anymore. Crashed and burned 100 times, I'm lost. I just can't let this go. Every last chance I had is gone, but I just can't let you know. I just can't let you know. But I just can't let you know. Just can't let you know.
Zeke Elliott is out, ready to kick this one away. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. Isaac Gorindo to return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So here come the 49ers for their opening drive. They're led out by the fourth-year passer out of Iowa State, Brock Purdy.
From Mr. Irrelevant just 3 years ago to one of the highest-paid quarterbacks in the NFL, Brock Purdy has just been the model of competitive grit. And Kate, these 49ers just feed off of it. Is he the most talented? No, but he plays with tremendous heart, and his teammates follow him.
And on first down, no place to go here. They're going to take him out about a yard behind the line.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on first down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on second down.
From the gun is Purdy. On target to his back, here's Christian McCaffrey. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
Simply part of the job description for any running back in today's game. You're out there, you're going to be one of your quarterback's most important safety valves. And you got to be ready for that check down at all times.
Purdy looking to throw here. It's 3rd and 2. Has him on the quick hitter. This one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. This one goes for 3 yards. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco.
First down, San Francisco.
To the air again. Purdy. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. That one intended for Christian McCaffrey. And now they face second down. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those check down.
Oh, he was on the move, and so was the defense, and they take him down. And that pushes him back, 3rd down coming up. They need a good chunk here, at least 14 yards to pick up this first down.
3rd and 14.
3rd and long, Purdy. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. And, partner, I think we just got to look at what's going to be one of their biggest challenges in this one, operating quick enough to neutralize that pass rush.
That's right, and I know it's very, very early, obviously the opening drive, but hits like that compound. That's why defenses stress it each and every week to get after the quarterback, because hits like that can have an effect throughout.
And he gets his offense in better field position here to start, up close to the 30. So here come the Eagles for their opening drive. They're led out by an incredible score through the air and on the ground. He was picked 53rd back in 2020. It's Jalen Hurts.
Kate, it's not often that we talk about quarterbacks having a nose for the end zone in football. It's usually reserved for the running backs. But Jalen Hurts has changed that conversation. He has so much power, so much strength. You get him into these short yardage situations or around the goal line, he finds a way to get in, but it's not just there. He's got a deep ball that's the envy of many. He's elevated his teammates around him, and he's got a skill set that I know a lot of quarterbacks would sure love to have.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Hurts now from the gun. That throw behind his intended target. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that means 3rd down coming up.
Just about every play in an NFL game usually has a protagonist and antagonist, a good and a bad. The good there, the courage of that wide receiver. The bad, just could not haul it in.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. Looking right, and he finds him. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. A couple of zeros on the board right now. We'll return to the link right after this. Oh my, low kick and short. He completely mishit this one. And this isn't too far beyond midfield. It's going to bounce out, looks like at or on the 40. San Francisco headed out for its 2nd possession of the game. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. First and 10 now. Here's Purdy. Short pass brought in. And he's going to go down right along midfield. field strike.
It's always nice to see teams still employ a fullback. I love rewarding the big guy with some touches during a game. They earn those looks. That was a well-run route, and he showed some soft hands to bring it in.
They'll get it to Brandon Ayuk. And he goes down a little short of the 40. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward. Now Brock still awaiting our first points of this game, and we've arrived at our 2-minute warning. More football from the link coming up in just a moment. First down from the 42. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Headed out right. Brought in by Ayuk near the sideline. And he gets it down to the 35 before stepping out.
You know what I love about this?
Now we have a stoppage. No challenges inside of 2 minutes and a half, but the replay official wants to take another look at this on their own.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
So the officials looked at it twice. The replay officials in New York agreed, and the call on the field's going to stand. Now motion him out of the backfield. Sticking to the air here. It's Purdy. Escapes the pocket. And he's brought down at the line.
That's a really good job by the defense right there. Doing something I hear all the time in coaches' meetings. I want to keep that quarterback in the box. I want to put a fence around him. Don't want to let him get out and make a big play breaking the pocket.
3rd and short. Here's Purdy. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And that will bring up 4th and 3.
A 52-yard attempt.
Has the distance, but headed well left. No good. And we continue to await our opening score of this ball game.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10.
Go Silver. Hey, let's go, let's go, let's go. Trimmer, trimmer, trimmer. Delta.
Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. At the 20. He does it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles get some late points and the lead. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Here's Patrick Taylor to return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Now out comes the San Francisco offense. They're trailing, but there's enough time, Brock, that they could get a scoring drive to attack that here before the break. First down, Purdy to throw. On the move, headed right. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it sets up 2nd down. We'll try again from the 20 after the incompletion. Purdy now on 2nd and 10. He's got Ayuk downfield. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. Give him 37 on the play. And that gives the 49ers the first. 49ers moving quickly, trying to get their offense to the line. Purdy throwing here on 1st. Buys time, rolling right. And they give to him as he was trying to make something happen. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. Last play sent him back across midfield here, 2nd and long. Shotgun snap for Purdy. He's in trouble and gets brought down again. And hopefully they'll have some better blocking on the next play because that was not good. Brings up 3rd down. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. Not an enviable spot as they come up 3rd and long. 3rd and long for him here. We had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
For San Francisco.
Brings it in at the 12. And something on the return, but not much as it still ends inside the 20. The Eagles setting out their offense one last time in the first half. And up 7-zip, we're probably not going to see anything too reckless here before the break. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Short pass caught by his tight end. He did well on that play, but might have had some early help. We've got a flag down. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. Shotgun snap for Hurts. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Back to throw, Hurts. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play.
Really had to find a way to get that short completion because now you're staring at 3rd and extra long, and that's a place no QB in this league wants to be.
Defense with an excellent opportunity at a stop here on 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. Along the right sideline, there's space. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles will add to their lead at the end of the half. Dallas Goedert, the touchdown. One after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles double their lead to 14. See if it's a kick return that ends on half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. Fields the hard squib kick. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So entering the locker rooms, got ourselves a 2-score game. It's time to hear from Scott Hanson. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Scott Hanson and our great crew here in the Orlando studios set for an abridged version of the halftime report. This game, to this point, a little slow to begin with, but in the second quarter, the offenses started finding their way. We hope we're set for a great second half, so let's get back out to the stadium and rejoin our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
As always, big thanks to our guy Scott Hanson and everyone down in Orlando. We're back looking at a 2-score game here, Brock, as our third quarter gets underway. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Sent to return it. Here's Will Shipley. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Philadelphia has its offense out to start this third quarter. And they really leaned on that passing game in the first half, Brock. Let's see if that emphasis continues to start the third. Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
With all these collisions these running backs take between the tackles, sure nice to get a little crease on the outside, get that open field, and let these runners do their thing.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And he gets it up to the 35, but this is short. 3rd down coming up. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Barkley gets it on 3rd down. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Calm, cool, collected from this offense. Love to see it. No tunnel vision on what down it was. Just focused on executing the play in front of them.
Going to the ground again on first. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
Second down run, good for 4. That brings up third down.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. It's his running back. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles grow the lead coming out of halftime. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles stretch their lead to 21. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Rindo to return it. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Niners take over 1st and 10.
All right, going empty as they come to the line. It's 1st and 10. From the gun is Purdy. He rolls to his right. It's Kittle over the middle. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Prime Time. It's 49ers football as we near the end of what has been a largely one-sided game they'd like to forget. First down from the 42. Play action now with Purdy. Fits it through the middle. And nothing doing after the catch, but a good gain on it. They're down to the 35. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 23 yards. And a 49er
First down throw by Purdy. Vacates quickly left side. Taking the deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete. Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Play action now. Purdy. Eagles are on it, and down he goes. It's sack number 4 in the game for him. This one makes it 3rd down.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks. Well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
3rd and long, Purdy. Finds him on the crossing route. And they catch him just in time to prevent the first, but that got very close, didn't it? It's 4th and maybe a yard. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. 49ers trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. Kyle Shanahan with just the right call in mind. He's going for this on 4th down. Desperation time here. It's caught. Pearsall has it. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Okay, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes, just like that.
And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. McCaffrey gets in. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers get it back to within 2 possessions. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. Mooney knocks that extra point through. And the 49ers get it back to a 14-point game.
49ers 7.
Out to kick it away. Here's Mooney. Shipley now to return. bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30. Philadelphia's offense back out for another drive. They're looking to just hang on to the ball through the finish. Defense has all of its timeouts, but with this game out of reach, a good chance they just let it run. First down, all right, Barkley. Spins out of one side. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. It's a gain of 22. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
I'll tell you what, Gabe, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of the broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that one.
San Francisco calls it second timeout. And they'll have just one left to burn now. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Great. Elton.
They go to Barkley again. And they make the play at the 39 just before he can pick up that first down. The 49ers will call their third and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Here's another carry for Barkley. It's a meager 2-yard gain, but that's enough to award them the first down.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. So it's an Eagles win here in this one. Well, we know they had high hopes when they entered the stadium earlier today, Brock. We saw it, but it can be so tough to win on the road. And there's some...
You'll never let go. Just watch us run to where no one knows. We'll never grow. We'll never grow. Don't look back, we're here to stay. A life we knew would come one day. And this is it, the borderline to where the future leaves us behind. The fire will burn and never die, looking through the eyes of a brand new life. And so just find me, just find me. Sparks will fly if we scream no. This is not how we're gonna go. We are the ones who will never let go. Just watch us run to where no one knows. We'll never grow. We'll never grow.
Night Prime Time is underway. Here's Patrick Taylor to return. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line. So here come the 49ers for their opening drive. Leading them out, a player known, yes, for that draft status, but also as a great methodical passer. I know you love this guy, Brock. The last pick of the 2022 draft, it's Brock Purdy.
From Mr. Irrelevant just 3 years ago to one of the highest paid quarterbacks in the NFL, Brock Purdy has just been the model of competitive grit. And Kate, these 49ers just feed off of it. Is he the most talented? No, but he plays with tremendous heart, and his teammates follow him.
Ball still on that 34-yard line, 2nd and 10. Purdy to throw it. Escapes the pocket. The stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Well, there was no sense in taking a risk down the field when a first down was just a run away. They'll get to reset now and figure out just how they want to attack a new set of downs.
Catch is made near the edge. And he reaches midfield and starts driving into Eagles territory.
That one came with a higher degree of difficulty. He had to balance focusing on the catch while staying in bounds.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Back to throw. Here's Purdy. Chased out to his right. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And the sack forces a now tougher 3rd down. They need a good chunk here, at least 14 yards to pick up this first down. Purdy out of the gun on 3rd down. Escapes the pocket. And he will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. How about that play, Brock? On 3rd and 14, they find a way to convert. A fresh set of downs now from the 39.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down.
Purdy on 1st down. Escapes out to the left. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
Getting out to his left. He takes it himself. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. The rookie from Georgia in on that tackle. Nice drive here. It's up to 8 plays as they get set for 3rd and 6. Throw here, 3rd down. Ayuk makes the catch. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line.
A gain of 19 yards.
That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Prime Time. Couple of zeros on the board right now. We'll return to the link right after this. Time to get the second quarter going. The 49ers set up inside the red zone.
Get set, get set.
Purdy on the play action. Buying some time left. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
2 yards. It's 2nd down.
Off the play fake. Purdy rolling out to his left. On him quick, and they bring him down. And for the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. That's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
They're on him again, and he goes down again. Well, we are still scoreless in this one as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More football from the link coming up in just a moment. 4th down now, and on comes Jake Moody for the 49ers field goal. This will be a 45-yard look from the left hash.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
Here's Avery Williams on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10.
Come on, come on. Set. Go.
Starting this drive with a design run. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Design quarterback run here. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards.
Well, once we saw them on a collision course with one another, we know how inertia works. The bigger man, he wins.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10.
Let's go.
They draw it up for him. And again, the run is shut down. 3 plays all on the ground to begin this game, Brock. None work, and now they've got 4th down coming up. Now on 4th down, on comes Braden Mann to boot this away for the Birds. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. 2nd drive coming up for this 49ers offensive unit. And they were able to contribute 3 points to the lead their last time out. Another chance to build on that advantage here. 1st and 10 now. Here's Purdy. Forced out to his right. He tucks it and takes off. Has it up to his own 45 on a small gain. Kobe Dean in on the tackle. We'll get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Looking to throw, Purdy. Hopkins isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. San Francisco calls it 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
That is now the 5th sack this offense has had to endure in the first half alone. We're on a double-digit pace here. And I'll tell you what, I know how these defensive coordinators work. They can feel the blood in the water. They are not going to stop getting after this quarterback until this offense can find a way to protect itself.
On 4th down, looks like the 49ers sending out Thomas Morstead now to punt. And this hits at the 4 before taking a bounce into the end zone. That's a touchback. They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Looking to throw. Rolling left, buying some time. Got a man downfield, and Goddard has it. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
It's a gain of 31 yards. And the Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard
So they send him out for a field goal, and they don't get much longer than this. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. It's no good. He needed more leg, and he sent it too far right. So a field goal game at the half. Good one so far, 2 quarters to go. Now let's check in with Scott Hanson. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to our studios in Orlando. Scott Hanson with you, and we'll keep it brief because the scoring has been brief. Just 1 field goal as we play on 3-0. I was promised there'd be touchdowns, so let's find out if we could get one in the 3rd quarter. Send it back out to our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
Excellent work as always, Scott. Love that halftime reports. Just a field goal game for us here as we start quarter number 3. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Sent to return it. Here's Will Shipley. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. So to begin the 3rd quarter, the Eagles offense returning to the field. Their defense has really kept them in this game. Now it's time for this offense to start putting up some points. First call here coming from the shotgun. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Looking the sideline, that's Goddard. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. A pickup of 17. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Hurts now from the gun. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion.
Okay, what I love about that play, everybody can see the pass breakup, the knockaway. You can see the result. What you don't see are the fundamentals. The corner's job of mirroring that route, being stride for stride, and then having the great anticipation and timing to knock it away.
That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
Well, that one was drawn up and delivered beautifully, efficiently. If it's not circled on the call sheet already, you better believe it is now.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Flushed out now to his left. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He was looking for Dallas Goedert there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Okay, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
All right, this is A.J. Dillon. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Hurts looking to throw. That's incomplete left side.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles take the lead right away in half number 2. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Eagles take a 4-point lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Taylor to return. This makes it up to the 25. Now the 49ers getting set to go on offense. They find themselves trailing after the opening drive touchdown, and heck, it really set up to be an entertaining second half if they're able to answer here. San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down. Now Purdy. Right side, and that's secured by Kittle. And he gets it up close to the 25 before he's out of bounds.
You know, as any quarterback is going to tell you, that's one of the most difficult things to do, knowing you're going to get blasted. That defender's coming right at you, but you got to throw an accurate ball. It does 2 things. Number 1, it strikes fear in the defense, and number 2, you gain respect of your teammates.
Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11. He's back to throw. Escapes the pocket. He's going to run for it. And that will not be enough for a first down.
That's such a bummer, Kate, for a quarterback. If you have to scramble and take off, you'd really like to find a way to move the chains. He could not. That defense rallied. They responded. And forced a 4th down.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down. Back to throw it. Kittle makes the catch. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. 49ers losing by 4. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Finds him over the middle. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. They get 19 on that pickup. And that means it'll be 1st down San Francisco. Back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the 1st down.
I love throwing my 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Setting up to pass. Flushed out of the pocket. Brought in. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
2nd and 3 now. He'll look to throw it. Ball is caught. He has the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers jump in front late. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. And he shakes off the pressure to nail the point after, and now an opposing field goal would only tie this game. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Here comes Williams on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Now the Eagle offense headed back out to the field. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's going to be brought down at the 28-yard line. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
2nd and 6 at the 28-yard line.
Back to throw, Hurts. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the 1st down.
Just about every defensive coordinator worth his salt says 2 things in every production meeting. Number 1, well, we got to stop the run. And number 2, we got to take away the tight end. Well, good luck doing that. Defending a big guy who can move like that, it's a lot easier to talk about than to go out and execute.
Hurts on 1st down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their 1st. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Nearing the last half minute of play. Now 2nd and 10. It's Hurts once again. Held in by Goddard, left side. And they're going to keep moving forward, brought down inside the opposing 30. Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout. Offense to the line for 1st down, conscious of that single timeout they've got remaining. Hurts yet again. Drops it off to Barkley, complete. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. The Eagles decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout. Time not on their side here as they get set for 1st down. No timeouts remaining either.
Hey, easy, 63, bang.
Hurts throwing again. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. So it'll be 2nd down.
Nick Martin on the coverage.
63. Great, set.
And again, here's Hurts. could be it, folks. It's intercepted. And the 49ers make the play that should win them this game.
Well, they're in danger going back to somebody who's already done damage in this game. He makes himself, well, he's a top target, but he makes himself a priority for this defense to defend, and they jumped on that opportunity.
So it's a win for the visiting 49ers. And it still shows up as a victory for them, Brock, whether they score 50 or they have a rough day putting points on the board.